Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Akash. Welcome to this week's forecast feed. First, let's take a look at the fundamental news events which are yet to be released and which will impact the market. So, the first thing that we are going to look is the AUD, the Australian dollar. The Reserve Bank of Australia rate announcement is coming up. Markets expect rates to stay unchanged, but any hint of future cuts or hikes could create volatility in the Australian dollar pairs. So the next thing that we are going to look is the USD. All eyes on the Federal Reserve. Traders are watching whether the Fed sticks to its guidance or shifts tone, which could impact the dollar across the board. The next thing that we are going to look is the CAD, that is the Canadian dollar. Canada's rate outlook will react strongly to the Fed decision and oil prices. So we expect USD CAD to stay sensitive to risk sentiment. The next thing that we are going to look is the CHF, that is the Swiss franc. The Swiss National Bank is expected to hold rates steady. But any surprise comments could trigger sharp moves in the CHF pairs. So these are the fundamental news to watch out for this week, which will impact the market. Now let's take a look at the technical analysis of the major instruments. The first instrument that we are going to look is the euro dollar. On the weekly chart, we could see that the price, which is moving higher, has broken above a strong resistance zone. We could see that this is a very strong zone as the price has reacted from it many times, as you can see in the past. So now the price has broken above this zone and is holding above it, which is a very strong bullish sign. And until this zone holds, I expect the bulls to stay high in the game. Also, the indicators support this view. As you can see, the MACD has created higher highs, supporting the price action, which has also created higher highs. So basically, what I expect here is the pair to respect the zone and continue higher further. Now let's move on to the next time frame, which will be the daily chart. So looking at the daily chart, we could see that the price has in a bullish structure with the price creating higher highs, higher lows, as you can see here. This is a very strong sign that the bulls are in control. And currently, it looks like a correction is happening here. Also, we have two strong support zones here. As you can see, I have marked in the green. And the price is currently holding in the first support zone. So basically, I expect the price to respect this zone and move higher further. Or alternatively, we have an alternative scenario here where the price might create a deeper correction with the price moving lower, reaching the second strong support zone, and then it might continue higher from that zone. So now let's move on to the next time frame, which is the H4 chart. Looking at the H4 chart, we have a strong bullish sign here as well. As you can see, the price has broken above this downtrend line. The price respected this trend line, retested it, and then it is currently moving higher. Also, we can see that the price, which is currently moving higher, has also created a bullish structure here, creating higher highs, higher lows. So, all the signs are favoring the bulls here. So until the two support zones that I have marked in green on the H4 chart holds, my bullish view remains here and I expect the price to move higher further. So now let's move on to the next instrument, which is the Bitcoin. On the Bitcoin, we could see that the price has created a bearish divergence. As you can see, the price has created higher high and the MACD indicator has created lower highs. So which is a contradictory sign. and it shows the bearish divergence is in play. So basically, I expect the price to create a double wave correction and then the price to move higher further. So my long-term view still remains bullish in Bitcoin. Now let's move on to the next time frame, which is the daily chart. Looking at the daily chart, we could see the price, which is moving lower, has broken below a strong support zone. And after the breakout, this support zone acts as a strong resistance zone. So until this zone holds, I expect the bears to take the lead here and continue further. Also, the indicator supports this view uh, with creating lower lows. The price has created lower lows. Also, the indicator has created lower lows as well. So, which is another sign favoring the bears. Now, let's move on to the next time frame, which is the H4 chart. Looking at the H4 chart, we could see that the price is in a clear bearish trend, creating a lower lows, lower highs structure. And currently, it looks like a correction is happening. So here we have two strong resistance zones. As you can see, I have marked in red. And the price is currently holding in the first strong resistance zone. So until both these zones hold, my bearish view still remains the same here, and I expect the price to move over further. So that's all for this week. Have a wonderful trading week. Let's catch up in the next video. Until then, it's Arvind Akash signing off.